Hi, this is Geno at Music Villa, and today on Geno Likes the Peavey Solo. Now, for years here at Music Villa, we've been selling this Bose S1 Pro, and this is the new model, the Plus. We rent these. We love these things. A big part of what happens here at our shop all the time is acoustic guitar players that just want to go out and play and sing. What's the easiest way to do that? They don't want a whole PA. They don't want a whole mixing board and all the brouhaha that goes with that. They just want it to be real easy. So enter a couple products. That's kind of how we started doing the S1. It's fantastic. Got a couple inputs. A lot of folks want to go to an acoustic guitar amp like the Loudbox Mini Charge, which is a battery-powered guitar amp. Sounds great. People use that in restaurants all the time. Problem is, it's usually on the floor or a chair. You're not really getting the horn up high to get good coverage. So anyway, enter the Peavey Solo. Really fantastic. Goes up on a stand just like the Bose or any other professional speaker. They did some really cool things here though. First off, you'll notice there's 4 channels instead of 2. Also, the Bluetooth channel, there's 2 separate Bluetooths. Not only can you do an input, which makes it honestly a 6-channel mixer because it's a stereo input, the second Bluetooth lets you link a second Peavey Solo. For less than the price of one Bose, you can have a stereo Bluetooth image for your parties and your playback. Pretty darn cool. So let's talk about the 4 channels here. The front 2 are microphone channels, or there's a 1/4-inch input, a volume, EQ, reverb send. The EQ is pretty special. It's actually called Peavey's Mid-Morph. It does 2 things. When you're cutting kind of the muddy sound, and then when you're boosting higher frequencies. That's the clarity. So it's all about getting clarity in your sound so you can really hear yourself. Great. There's also a little button here that says Channel 1 Priority. What the heck does that mean? Well, let's say that we're at a wedding and we're playing background music and we want to pass around a microphone. If you push this priority channel in, this mixing board is going to automatically scan everything that's going on, and when there's input on that microphone, it's going to turn your music down for you. So that's really cool. In the professional world, we call that ducking, but it's really cool to have that with a simple button and a simple explanation. The back 2 channels only have a 1/4-inch input, but they added something really smart here. There's a guitar preamp built into these channels, so it sounds a little bit more like you're plugging into a guitar amp when you use that. Again, volume, EQ, and a reverb send for those channels. The last button on here, besides the master volume we didn't talk about, is the Peavey Cosmos, which again is another way to kind of put some life and clarity into your sound. So wonderful product, line array setup, which gives you pretty good coverage, about 120 degrees. I don't know what else to say. Come on in and hear one. Get yours today.